I'm here with Notre Dame senior Patrick Rahill and Charlie Engelman, who join us tonight from that school in Ann Arbor. These young men can now add countrywide travelers and TV show producers to their resumes. They were selected out of more than 750 applicants to receive a $50,000 grant from National Geographic to produce a miniseries which airs on the National Geographic Wild Channel. Their show, called Nature Boom Time, and they're with us tonight to tell us about their travels. Guys, thanks for joining me. Now, how do two guys, one from Notre Dame and one from that other school, team up for a project like this?
Well, so we've been friends since 4th grade, actually, and so we tried to not let the whole college rivalry get in our way too much. We're both biology majors in college. We both like to goof around, and so we always knew we wanted to work together. So when our partners at National Geographic gave us this grant, we knew right away that we wanted to create a project with it.
Yeah, so we got that National Geographic grant, and it was originally for a web series, actually, but when I sat down with Patrick and our co-producer, who's my younger sister, we decided to string it out a little and be a little more ambitious. So we created a television series when we pitched to Nat Geo. They really liked it, and now it's airing on Nat Geo Wild.
And that television series is Nature Boom Time. Tell us a little bit about the show.
Well, the idea behind the show is that we wanted to get kids excited about nature that they don't have to travel across the world to see. And so we focused in the United States. We used quick cuts, we used beautiful imagery to keep their attention and to keep them excited about it.
So it's a 12-episode series about forests across the United States. We traveled all over the country, did some pretty incredible things, and explained the science behind forests and trees in different areas using different creative imagery like paper dioramas and things like that. Like Patrick said, it's really exciting, it's really fun, but there's some educational stuff in there too.
And some of the imagery you guys are seeing right now is unbelievable. And talking to you guys before this, you did this in a series of 2 road trips. One was 15 days and one was 40 days. Tell us about some of the unique places you guys got to see along the way here, because it was really interesting hearing about this off air.
Yeah, we went all over the place. We basically circled the entire U.S. We were camping in the Everglades. We spent a while in Petrified Forest National Park in Arizona. We climbed giant sequoias in California, spent some time with the redwoods. Went to the biggest Christmas tree farm in the entire world. There's a rainforest in Washington State, which is incredible. We went there too, all over the U.S.
The idea behind the show was to show that something as simple as forest that may seem boring, there's actually a lot of variety, and it can be something that can be really interesting. We went scuba diving in kelp forests. We went to a rainforest. Who knew that rainforests were in the United States? I didn't. So we learned a lot, and it was a ton of fun.
You guys learned a ton along the way. You mentioned all these great places. Do you have a place that stuck out as the particular favorite for you?
What was yours? You can tell them.
Well, for me, it was definitely Monterey in California. We got to scuba dive off of the coast. The waters were absolutely freezing. Actually, Charlie got to scuba dive. I ran out of time. I didn't have my certification yet, so I had to free dive, holding my breath, trying to film underwater. It was a bit of a mess, but we got some unbelievable footage. We look above us, and there's a canopy of kelp. It was absolutely a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Yeah, this is my favorite part about the show and the series. One day, we're underwater directing a film shoot in a kelp forest. 3 days later, we're suspended from ropes 250 feet up in the air on the top of giant sequoias shooting up there. So, we went to some pretty wild areas, some really cool places, which is, I think, why people like the show.
It sounds like an incredible experience, and we've been putting some pictures up along the way. Let's see a clip from the show right now, Nature Boom Time.
And I'm Patrick. And today we're hanging out in Washington, D.C., exploring the Cherry Blossom Festival. Cool, let's roll. All right, so Pat and I live just north of Chicago, which is awesome because we have Lake Michigan and Millennium Park and all that good stuff. But it's not so awesome because our winters are absolutely brutal. So it's no exaggeration to say we're pretty psyched when spring rolls around.
Really great stuff from there, guys. It looks like a really fun show. And now both of you guys biology majors coming into this, but it sounds like you've discovered a potential career path looming out of this.
Oh, for sure. Both Patrick and I are really passionate about science communication, so this is definitely something that we want to stay into, TV and film specifically. And so we just finished up season 1 of Nature Boom Time. We're in talks with National Geographic about a second season, and we also have a couple other projects that we're really excited about, right, Pat? Yeah.
Yeah, so we're working on a scuba diving show we would call Scuba Dudes that would focus on me and Charlie scuba diving the greatest and most unique spots across the whole world. We won't only be focusing on the United States anymore. And we plan on scuba diving in glaciers with sharks. We plan on night diving, diving in caves in Mexico, just a bunch of different stuff. And the cool part about the show is that we'll have masks that allow us to talk to each other underwater, and the audience will be able to hear us too. So it'll just be a really fun adventure for everyone.
Really great stuff, guys, and thanks for hanging out with us. If you'd like to watch Nature Boom Time, you can catch it Saturdays at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Nat Geo Wild Channel. Thanks again for coming out tonight, guys.